It is a beautiful Monday morning. I started this morning off with a sleep in. I don't want to start off a Monday with a fucking sleep in, bro. Like, what the fuck? I slept in till 3:30. Can't believe it, mate. Last night, so Sunday night, end of the week, I was fucking exhausted. I was watching TV. I was having a really productive Sunday. I mowed the lawn. I cut some of the tree thing down. I vacuumed my room. I did something else. I hung up my Australia poster in my bedroom. I was just like on fire, like bam, bam, bam. And then I sat down to eat lunch, and I was like, I just watched something like on Netflix, like, you know, see if anything on Netflix. Just watch something quick. And The Night Agent new season came out, and I love that CIA spy shit. And I was like, fuck, well, the rest of the day I'm just gonna binge watch this show. I was like, fuck. So I was watching that, and I was falling asleep watching it. It was like 6 p.m. I was falling asleep, and I was like, fuck. Okay, let me just have a shower. And then I got into bed at 7 p.m. I was like, oh, I might sleep for a bit and then like wake up. But I was fucking out, bro. 7 p.m. until 3:30 a.m. this morning. So what's that? 7 to 7 is 12. 7 minus 3.5. So that's like 8.5 hours I slept. But I got up and smashed out a little bit of mindset work and just a bit of planning. I'm a fucking freak. I just stare at my calendar from last week and I write down what did I do well, what can I improve? And then I stare at this week's calendar and I go, what can I do more of, what can I do less of? And I'm just constantly thinking and planning. And then I got in the car to drive here. I actually drove to walk these guys. Normally I ride here, but got pet sitting today, so I'm just gonna drive. Got onto South Road. Now, if you're from Adelaide, South Road is like a fucking slow-moving parking lot. And I was like, it's not gonna be that bad at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is fucking bumper to bumper. But I got onto the road and it was actually fine. Woo! So I think I'm not actually burnt enough energy because I'm just talking too much. But I do like how I'm expressing my energy in what I would call a more productive way, making a little vlog. So, good way to start the Monday.
Show with Adelaide's own Guy Sebastian will catch you at 6.
Jody and Hazy, weekday mornings 6 till 10 on Nova 919. Save time and money on fuel when you pay at the pump with the OTR app. Download it now and make life easier. Shell OTR.
Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. I have not done any cycling so far this week. I mean, it's only been 2 days, but it feels like so long. So I've been doing the pet sitting the last 2 days. I haven't really been able to do like a long block of focused work in the morning, because I had to leave at like 5 a.m. yesterday. So this morning, alarm went off at 2 a.m. Fucking kind of laid there for like 5 minutes. But then I got up and I've been absolutely smashing it for the last 4 hours. Like 3 hours solid, just literally looking at my calendar. Looking at my calendar and just planning out all the little details. Looking at next week, looking at, in 10 weeks time, like all my goals and planning. And then I was like, right, I'm going to get another coffee and I'm going to fucking smash out some mindset work and some journaling and really, I was just been crying and like releasing all of this emotion And we're just playing out patterns and behaviors that we judge in our parents. So just figuring out, that dynamic of, what did my mum and my dad teach me? What do my ex-girlfriends teach me? Prince, what does he teach me? Because we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are, And if you know thyself, be thyself, love thyself, that whole know thyself thing. It's like, that's why I like cycling, because I get to like release energy. I drop my guard down. I just like release it, let it go. And I'm like, right, what's left? Let's just chisel away all of the bullshit. And let's get down to, what's left. Okay, so if you remember, I bought a $5 for this. Now the question will be, does my karate gi fit? Does it fit? That's going to be the question. Because whenever you're buying something or doing something, you're like, this is fucking too good to be true. This is amazing. Ask yourself, okay, what's the disadvantage? What's the challenge? What's the possible problem? I bought it and I was like, well, fuck, maybe it won't fit. So, let's see. Okay, it looks good so far. Oh, wow. Don't mind my underwear. Wow, okay. Now, is that going to fit? Let's see. How does it work? That's like pretty long, hey? Bit of Velcro. Roll it up. Snug as a rug. Velcro. Oh, how good does new thing smell? Okay. Then what do? You fold that in. Oh no, that's not how it works. The straps here. I don't really know how it works. I guess you just leave it like that. It's nice though. Dude, literally $5. What the fuck, including shipping. Okay, let's put it on the bike and see how it goes. Thursday morning. Yesterday I did a 48-kilometer bike ride. So that's it. It's Thursday and I've only ridden 48 kilometers. I have another 250 kilometers to ride this week. And on Saturday, I plan on doing my big ride, 120 Ks. And there's possible thunderstorm and 30 mil of rain. So I do want to get an indoor trainer. I think that would be very valuable to help with my training. But worst case scenario, I just get some good training in the rain. I don't know, we'll see. Is there going to be a video of me riding in the rain? Oh. Oh my God. I just got back from a bike ride. Oh, I went with a friend and my friend fucking crashed and fell off their bike. And I feel like it was kind of my fault. So I was kind of feeling bad. My hand was all like bleeding. I was like, okay, let's keep riding. So we keep riding for a bit, and then she gets a flat tire. I'm like, okay, I'll fix it. And again, I feel partly responsible because as we were leaving her house, I felt her tires, and they were a bit like, they could have been pumped up more. And when your tires are more pumped up, there's greater air pressure, so it's less likely for a puncture. So I felt her tires and I was like, well, they could be pumped up more. Yeah, she'll be right. You know, classic Australian saying. So yeah, she gets a fucking puncture. I'm like, no worries. I've got a spare tube and I've got a CO2 canister because they're lightweight, right? So change the tire, screw in the CO2 canister. It goes, and normally the tire inflates, but this time the tire did not inflate. She calls her friend up. The friend comes with a pump. I start pumping up the tire. Nothing happens. It like inflates and then the air comes out and inflates. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Take the tube out. The new tube, well, I think it was new. The new tube that was in there already had a puncture. So either I'm a fucking idiot and I've left a punctured tire in my bike bag, which I don't think so because it was like neatly wrapped in like a rubber band, but I don't know, who knows. Or when I put the new tube in the tire, there was still a nail or something sharp still in the tire, which I did feel in the tire, but I couldn't feel it. So then her friend drove her home and I rode back. But normally, you know, that was 70 kilometers. Normally I can do a 70 kilometer like that. But I don't know, it just felt fucking hot today. And I feel fucked. Like I could just go to sleep right now. I did wake up at 2:30 this morning and I smashed out some sort of work on my computer. And I'm realizing that I really need to use my time in the morning now to do more intense mindset work and journaling to get through my emotions. Because that is what gives me more energy. If I meditate at night, which I did last night, I got home from karate and I meditated and I went straight to sleep. So if I meditate and I do mindset work, then I'll have more energy. Oh, so I still, and there's an update on the rain. It's meant to be 80 mil, a 25% chance of 80 mil of rain on Sunday. So I'm probably not going to ride Sunday. Tomorrow morning, the plan is now to do 160 kilometers. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, and also a bath prints today. It's nice and clean. Oh my God, I might just go to sleep here. 8:30 a.m. I was looking at the weather thing last night, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a deload and so deload is when you do less kilometers, you give your body a bit of a rest, a bit of a break. But yeah, and this morning I was hearing like crazy booming thunder. I was like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not out there riding. But now the rain doesn't seem as bad. And I'm kind of thinking, well, maybe I can go for a bike ride. But then I'm like, is it going to ruin my bike? Getting all wet? I don't know. I kind of want to eat these noodles and fuck it. I'm just going to go for a ride. I'll see how long I can go for. So I was planning on doing 180, because the goal this week was 300 Ks, and I had done 120 Ks, so 180 would have been 300. But I've kind of run out of sugar, so it was like, do I stop somewhere and like pay for a meal, which makes me physically sick thinking about that, or do I just go home now at 120 Ks and enjoy my mee-goreng noodles? Because I started at 9 a.m. so it's just a bit late. Like, I didn't really want to be out until 5 p.m. and then I eat, and then I like stay up too late. So I'll try and get 60 in tomorrow. If not, if I don't, then it's not a big deal. But we got it done. Somewhat. My feet are soaking wet. I'm kind of chafing a bit, but it's not too bad. But I just went up and down the coast, and I felt really fucking good, just like locked into the aero position and fanging it. Oh my God, it's filthy. Oh my God, look how freaking dirty it is. Oh my God. Shit, man. Now you know why I didn't want to get a white top. That's crazy. Because it hasn't rained in ages, so it's very dirty.